YouTube, what it do, nigga? What's happening? What y'all been doing, man? How y'all been doing? What y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? Me? Shit, today, did like a solid 5 hours on the internet, man. Just, organizing shit and trying to, get this new YouTube channel of mine off the ground, you know what I mean? Of course, if y'all look in the descriptions and shit on my videos or on the channel description, you can see all my old channels with like my music, me and my crew music, my label music, all my affiliates and old videos, party women and, but thank y'all for rocking me, while I'm trying to get this shit off the ground, you know what I mean, this new channel. So if you ain't yet, subscribe to this shit, man. Help a nigga out, man. Like, I'm just trying to make basically something out of nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love though, but I thought I'd stop and talk to y'all, man, 'cause I thought of another fucking crazy story, man. This shit ain't even funny at all, bro. Like, excuse me, it's actually quite shocking, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically a story about, you're not truly knowing anybody unless you know him, I guess, to say. I don't know, because you might befriend somebody or know somebody like, oh, I know him, he did it. But if you don't really got a true history with that person and, y'all done been through trials and tribulations and circumstances or whatever, then you really don't know, bro. And there's no time limit on it. It's just, whenever the time's ready, you will know, you know what I'm saying, that you know them. But so, boom. Y'all know I just came home from prison and shit. I did 4 years, you know what I'm saying, for some, some gun and some shit, you know what I mean? So I'm reformed. I'm not going back to that shit, selling drugs and nothing like that. I am currently on papers, you know what I mean? If y'all know what papers is, that's probation. I'm on probation. I should be getting out soon, but I got a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying? From, jail and prison is two different things. Jail is where you're held before you go to prison. Prison is what you see on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like in the movies and shit, niggas getting raped. And jail is like, niggas get raped in there too, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Actually, jail is much rougher than prison. You know what I'm saying? From my experience and from what I heard other people say too. So, man, it's crazy because, while you in there, you don't go there to meet friends and have and get buddies and shit like that. But I mean, if you spend that much time around anybody, it could be, you don't got to be in jail. You're going to bond with somebody, you know what I mean? It just naturally happens. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So this guy, we're gonna call him. I'm not gonna say his government name, and and he gonna be gone for a long time, but it's just not my style. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to say his nickname. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna call him. We can call him Karate. We can call him Karate, right? So you know what I mean? When I was in the same block as him, you know what I mean? I noticed him. We didn't talk for like the first month or something like that. You know what I mean? He was just kind of like a weirdo nigga to me. He was black, young black dude, like 24, 25. I was 26 at the time, I believe. So, damn, nice ice cold beer. So, yeah, man. So we end up getting cool somehow. We found out we had some common interests, music, and thought processes and shit. So I thought, you know what I'm saying. So we started kicking it. We kicking it hard. Like we eating with each other. We looking out. We watching each other back. Because in there it's important to, have somebody to watch your back. You know what I mean? So we kicking it. We kicking it for months and months and months at a time. So, it came to the point that I'm like, in my head, I'm fucking with this dude now. So let me just find out what he's in here for. Because that's a cardinal rule that you don't do. You don't just ask nobody what they in there for type shit. Because it's just against the rules. So boom. I tell him I'm in there for what I'm in there for. You know what I mean? He tell me he in there for beating up. He beat up some dude for messing with his niece or something. He beat him real bad because, like I said, let's call him karate. He knew some martial arts and capoeira, and he was like totally into that shit. So I was like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah, I beat him bad. I said, damn. So he told me he beat him once in the city, and then he beat him. I guess they happened again. He beat him in the county. He beat the dude up for fucking with his sister or whatever. So, I mean, his niece, sister, something like that. I believe it's his niece. So, yeah. So, while you in there with people, y'all going through y'all court situation together. He going to court, come back from court. I'm coming. So he finally goes to court to his, cause I was in there before him. He goes to his, I guess it was preliminary for high court or some shit. So he come back from the one county, so like I say, he had two different cities and counties. So he come back, I'm like, what's that? What they say, bro? What they say? He on the bed, like just drunk. He like, Man, they fucking offered me a 12-year plea, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? And this he never had a charge or nothing. So I'm like, this shit don't sound right. I'm like, for beating up the kid? He like, yeah, bro. So I'm like, man, don't take that shit, bro. Do not take that plea. They trying you, bro. He said, I don't know. So he go to court like the next day for the other city. You know what I'm saying? He come back from that joint. I'm like, what happened, bro? What happened? What happened? He said, man, he drunk again. He looked sick. Man, they offered me 13 years. I'm like, nigga, that's 25 fucking years. Like, why they trying you like this if all you did was beat somebody? If you had malicious wounding, that they would be trying to give you 5 years, 6 years. I mean, you know, and you ain't even shoot a motherfucker. Why would they? It won't make sense to me. So, you know, he said I said, what's up? He said, man, look, I gotta tell you something, bro. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? He like, remember I told you I was in here for you know, beating up the dude for my sister and shit. I'm like, yeah. Or his niece or whatever. My fucking contact fucking up, man. I can't stand this motherfucker. Allergy season. Eyes get water and shit. So I said, yeah. He said, well, that's not what happened. So in my head, I'm like, bling, this nigga lying to me. Like, who are you? Like, what? So I want to know though, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? He just shaking his head, like, looking like crazy. He like, man, I fucking raped my niece and sodomized and molested my niece. You know, like, it didn't actually happen, but mentally, my fucking jaw dropped. Like, I was like, what the... And I've been fucking with you for a year. Like, I've been fucking with a fucking wild rapist, kid, nigga, rapist type pedophile shit, right? So, just for my peace of mind, you know, I really, at that point, I was going to just say, you know, well, fuck you then, you know what I mean? So I said, hold on. So, I'm like, what? How old was she? Like 15 or something? Like, what happened? He was like, what I'm charged with. I'm like, how old was she, bro? She was 15? Like, I'm like, she was 14? He like, I'm like, huh? I'm like, she was 13? He like, I'm like, she was 12, bro. He like, I'm like, bro, she was 11 years old, bro. He said, so I'm freaking out. Like, I'm in my head, and like, I know you probably can see it on my face. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, she was 10 years old, bro. And this is his niece. This is his sister's daughter, bro. Like, sodomy is when you rape somebody in the ass, bro. Rape is when you just, all that shit is rape, when you just taking sexual shit from people and fucking, you know, that makes sense. So all right, let's get back to that. So he said, I said, she 10? He said, I said, man, I don't even want to know no more. When he shook his head, no, I really ain't want to know none of that shit. But nigga, I'm like, she was a single digit age. Like, you fucking scum of the earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it just, the moral of the story is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like me and bro, like we was gonna fight together. Like we was fucking with each other dumb hard, bro. Like that was my nigga, bro. Like that was my friend. Like, and I don't even like use the word friend, but he was like a jail friend with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, the moral of the story is basically, man, you can't judge a book by its cover. This fucking contact. You can't judge a book by its cover, and you never know, bro. You never know. So be careful who you fucking with, bro. Because let's just say, for instance, you know, let's say it wasn't his niece. Let's say he did that to somebody else's child, and somebody related to them was in there and seen me and him fucking with each other, and we didn't even know that he was related to his victim of his sexual crime, and they stabbed and killed both of us just because I'm hanging with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going on or none of that type of shit. So, like I said, the moral of the story is, man, be careful and choose your friends wisely, man, because your best friend could be a pedophile. I'm just using it for example. Salute, subscribe. I love y'all. Respond, comment, 100.